You're going to be glad I told you this. A viewer asked me for this advice, so I'm going to put it up here for everybody. All right, a viewer asked me about approaching women and talking to them. Most of it because most communication is body language. All right, so talking to a woman is body language. Is she giving you um, open body language to approach? All right. Most women, if they have in earbuds or they look engaged with whatever they're doing, say like they are at a coffee shop and they've got a laptop in front of them and their head is bowed and they've got earbuds in, they're typing on their laptop and they're hunched over and they seem kind of introverted in their own little world. That's a red light. I mean, don't bother them. They're there because they want to be left alone, and they're not open to talking to people. Now, what I do when I go someplace, I will sit somewhere and not be playing with my phone, and I will sit somewhere and I will just not be playing with my phone, and I will very calmly just sit there and look around the room. That's because I'm open to talking to other people and other people will talk to me. That is when it's safe to talk to a lady. All right, and sometimes I've had nice conversations with people. Now, when you approach a lady, notice if and I mean don't look there, but notice if she turns her pelvis towards you. All right. Notice if she's standing and she's talking to you and she turns her pelvis towards you or she turns it away from you. All right. Or if she's sitting, is she pointing her knees and her toes towards you or is she shifting away from you? All right. That is, excuse me, got to fix that. That is something that you're going to want to notice if she's talking to you and she's shifting her pelvis away from you, and she's kind of jutting her chin out like this. That is, she doesn't like you. She wants you to go away. All right. But if she's leaning in and she's pointing her knees and her toes towards you, there's attraction or she's open to communicate. All right. So if she's got her arms crossed in front of her, I can't. I'm holding my phone, so I can't completely do it. But you know what that means when someone has their arms crossed in front of them. They're trying to protect their body from something. Okay, that is, she doesn't want to deal with you. All right, so just say you look nice today and just leave her alone. All right, just keep going. Just go. So this is when you're actually talking to somebody. All right, notice if they're turning their pelvis away, if they're putting their chin up, just kind of like what do you want, and because I've been in situations where I've done that with people and they haven't taken the hint and they kept talking to me. I've been in social situations where I had to talk to the person, but I gave them all the body language indications that I didn't want to talk to them, and they weren't reading body language at all. And some people don't pick up on social cues, and this is the time to pick up on social cues. All right, because sometimes you can't get away from somebody, but you still have to talk to them because you can't be rude because it's some kind of social gathering. So you can't come out and say, back off, I don't want to talk to you. So you do a bunch of body language and a bunch of, you're trying to shut the conversation down and they won't stop talking to you type deal, and they still won't take the hint. All right, so when she starts doing things like turning her pelvis away, kind of talking down to you, kind of with her chin jutted forward, and she's leaning away from you, those are clear indications that for whatever reason she doesn't want to talk, or she just doesn't want to talk to you. So she's feeling threatened, or she's feeling repulsed, or she's just not in the mood to talk to somebody. Maybe she's just got something on her mind. That's a leave alone. All right. Also, avoid making observations about her appearance. You think these are small talks, but they're not. And I've had people make small talks with me, and it's not because I dislike small talk. It's just there's just some small talk I don't like, and it's because it makes people feel the need to explain themselves. And some small talks are actually rude, and you don't realize it. You think you're just making small talk, and it's actually makes people uncomfortable. Say like you don't really know somebody, and you tell them that they're dressed up. Oh, you're dressed up today. Okay. People say that to me a lot. I'm actually not dressed up. This is what I look like all the time. All right. I always have a whole bunch of intentional makeup on. I always have on a nice outfit. I always have on a bunch of flashy jewelry. I'm not dressed up. This is what I look like. And people have been doing this to me my whole life, saying I'm dressed up. They ask me where I'm going. They're doing that because I always look like I'm going somewhere, and they're curious where I'm going. But that it's not like I'm going anywhere in particular. It's just that I like to look nice. I like to, for one thing, I'm getting in front of a camera, but even if I'm not, I look like I might be, because that's just the way that I look. All right. I always like to look a certain way. If I'm at home, I'm not dressed up, but if I'm leaving the house, I'm going to look like this. Okay. So people want to make small talk and tell me I'm dressed up. I feel defensive when people say that, and I just tell them, no, I'm not. But do you see what just happened? I will tell them, no, I'm not dressed up. Some people will argue with me and tell me that I am. All right. Don't tell a woman that she's dressed up. Just tell her, you look really nice. Or tell her, or just be direct with it. Say, you're very beautiful. Some women might not even like that. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. Some women just don't even want to take a compliment, and you don't even want to deal with those women. But I would rather people just come out and say what they mean, instead of telling me I'm dressed up and, assigning what I'm doing. I respond best when people just come out and say what they mean. They like the way that I look. Just tell me you like the way that I look. Okay, just come out with it. Another thing, when people make comments about your appearance, don't make comments about the woman's appearance. Like, this guy told me my hair was radical. Okay, dude, have you never seen somebody dye their hair before? Like, is this your first day out of the house? Have you never seen people online before who've dyed their hair? What is so radical about it? It's like he's old or something. He's never seen somebody dye their hair. So I just kind of looked at him like, okay, like, what are you trying to say? All he had to do was say, I like your hair. Your hair is pretty. I like your orange hair. That's all he had to say. I just kind of looked at him like, what are you trying to say? No, it's not. I'm like, okay. Because to me, that wasn't a compliment. My hair is radical. Is he trying to say that, I'm politically radical? What was he trying to tell me? Was he trying to make me explain myself? Do you see how that came off? So I'm really, that wasn't a compliment. That was just kind of like he was trying to make me explain myself. That didn't sound like a compliment. So you have to really watch what you say to people. Just if you need to get a book on body language or download something on body language, or just it's really about studying body language. When people have earbuds in, if they have hunched over body language, if they look like they're working on something, anything but women smiling. Now, if they accidentally look at you once, that's an accident. But if they keep looking at you and smiling, if it's repetitive looking at you and smiling, okay, that's a clue to come over and talk to him. But it has to be they have to keep looking at you and smiling. It's not just like an accidental making eye contact. It has to be they keep doing it. Okay, it's. I mean, a lot of women say, "Oh, he didn't take the hint." I go, "Well, how many times did you look at him? Did you keep looking at him? Did you do that, subtle, how were you looking at him? Is it like this? I mean, it's like, or was it just an accidental glance at somebody? I mean, make sure the woman is intentionally looking at you and she keeps looking at you. But if a woman is staring at you, I mean, it might not be a woman. Okay, I'm just letting you know that, because women generally don't stare unless they've got a problem or it's not really a woman. I'm just word to the wise, okay? Because staring is a man thing, and intentional looks and flirtatious looks is female behavior. So if a woman is actually staring at you, it's probably a man that looks like a woman. I mean, that might be your thing, but who knows? Anyway, so I hope that helped, and I hope everybody has a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next content. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.